What happens when you get two dads in a messy, kid-abused minivan talking about morning sickness, epidurals, and the blessings of fatherhood? My guest today is my friend Mike Marshall, a father of 6 who once rode out a hurricane in an apartment with his pregnant wife. Mike is a talented artist, a devoted husband and father, a man without a lot of time on his hands, and the creator of the baby phone. I'm Aaron Sharp, author of the book You Got This, Dad. Settle in and ride along with us for You Got This, Dad, the series. So, okay, let's get started here with basic facts about you. And then I want to get to, before that, we'll get to this. What's y'all's driving situation for the kids? We're in the minivan here. What do y'all?
Yeah, so we got, I just recently got a car, and it was a unique problem to solve. Is that we wanted something that wasn't a van, but that we could haul the whole family in it if we needed to.
Okay.
And so we got, we found an SUV that could seat 8 uncomfortably. But,
okay.
Yeah, so my wife's got a van similar to this. And then currently we can all fit in both. Okay. But if we have one more, then we're going the school bus route.
Okay. So that's important because y'all have how many kids?
We have 6 for now.
6 for now, and you're not. No one has declared this to be like an endeavor to be done yet.
Yeah, we I think we'll always be open to it.
Okay.
You know, we're as crazy as that is to the world. And we'll always be open to it.
And you don't feel guilty about being the single cause of global warming? That doesn't bother you at all?
No, I think we keep Sam's Club in business, and they, they give us a little share in the company. So
well, they should.
Yeah.
Okay, so 6 kids. What ages?
6 kids. I got 4 girls, 2 boys. 10, 9, 6, 5, 3, 2. So we got 3 pairs that are very close together. Yeah.
It was like a poker thing where you were just doing them in pairs, or just
yeah.
Okay.
But the problem is that we know that if we once we hit that odd number, we know we have the clock's ticking to have another one. So we have to have them in pairs.
So if you have 7, you've got to go to 8.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
it makes all the sense in the world.
Absolutely. It makes as much sense as anything else does, right? So how long have y'all been married?
Sorry to tell you. We've been married, it'll be 12 years in March.
Okay.
Yeah, so we, our first turns 11 in March.
Okay.
So we knew we wanted to start having children right away, so we got married, got pregnant quickly thereafter, and had our first baby. Got our first baby a few weeks before our anniversary. So I was a youth pastor at this time, and the kids, one of the kids in our youth group, he was looking perplexed. So he looked at me kind of with an accusatory face, and he was like, your anniversary is not till the end of March, but you're having a baby beginning of March. Like he had figured something out. He was scandalized that we were having a baby in our first year. I don't think he understood how the timing worked. But
he didn't understand how big a difference there was between 12 and 9.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So
there's in fact 3 there left over.
Right. Yeah. I did have to do some high-level explanation about how this could work and still not be scandalous. Yeah.
Some remedial addition work.
Right. Yeah. So we had our first baby, and then we quickly got pregnant with the next one. So yeah, man, God's been good. It's very countercultural to have a ton of kids right now.
Yeah. So what comments do you get?
So, I mean, I bet you know exactly the number one. It's like by far there's a number one.
Do you know why this keeps happening?
Yeah. You know what causes this, right?
Yeah.
So
what is your answer for that question? Do you have different answers? Do you have a standard you go with? What is your process for that? Because I have a couple different options.
Yeah, I've got one, and it gets mixed reviews. I want to have a good one, but I usually say I know exactly what causes it. I'm a big fan of it, but that's probably inappropriate for most ears. But it drives my wife it really bothers her.
Yeah.
But I kind of love it. Just that whole, because it's countercultural, and I'm so proud of my kids. I kind of love just a sideshow everywhere we go. There's something about that if you're going to be a sideshow, I mean, that's a good reason to be.
Yeah,
you're a sideshow for like a different reason.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, you know, that's all the restraining orders. It's like the whole thing with me. But for you guys, it's like, look at all the kids. You know, me, it's like, hey, didn't I just see him in the post office? But yours is totally different.
I hope they know how much I love you.
I mean, it's clear. It's pretty clear. Yeah.
But man, having kids and then doing your best to raise them to be saints, you know, amazing people. Man, that is a force to be reckoned with. You know, our kids, and this world needs our kids so badly. So I feel so good about having my kids, man. You guys should all be thanking me for the amount of kids I have.
I just love that you have such high expectations for your kids, because I'm just trying to get mine to not eat boogers. Like, I'm just like, hey, you know, if you guys change the world, that would be awesome. But really what I need you to do is pick up the house so mom doesn't lose her mind.
Right. No, our 2-year-old, how old is she? Yeah, she's 2. She's our youngest. She just, she busted her face. She was walking in the van and foot slipped off. She hit her face on the console.
Yeah.
She's got a Dumb and Dumber chip out of her front tooth.
Aww.
And so I'm painting this picture like they're going to be these people that contribute to the good of the world, but she's not looking like it at the moment. She's adding to the entertainment value when we go to Sam's.
I mean, I think you can do both, though. Yeah. Can't you make the world a better place and add to the entertainment value all at the same time? Does it have to be one or the other?
Yeah, but we do it unintentionally.
Yeah,
I guess both of them we do it intentionally.
You started out. Did you have a number? Like, hey, we're just going to have kids, or did one of y'all have like a specific number?
No, so I come from. I've got one brother, one sister.
Okay.
Middle child. That explains.
This explains so much.
Problems.
See, I feel like we've been focusing too much on being an only child, and now we're getting to the real issue.
Yeah. No, I love my brother and my sister, and then my wife just has one brother, so the relatively small-ish, normal-sized families. And I think everybody kind of pictures like the 2 to 3 children, you know. Mm-hmm. We certainly never thought we'd be that family with a ton of kids, but I guess that just comes with. Hey, you know what causes having kids?
No, what is it?
Someone at Sam's asked me the question. I never thought about it. Apparently, it's. We figured it out.
Oh, you figured it out?
Yeah, we figured it out.
Can you draw us a picture? You're an artist.
Yeah, I can.
MikeMarshallArts.com, right?
That's yeah. Oh, I need to refresh that.
Okay.
MikeMarshallDesign.com.
Okay.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah. No, so yes, so my wife being in a small frame, you would think that the baby would need to get out of there ASAP, but almost so with 5/6 of our children, we've had to induce at about a week past the due date. So our first one was that first encounter, and so we were overdue. The baby was getting too big to. We also were trying as hard as we could to not do a C-section, so we wanted to do the natural birth. So the water broke, and then so there's this excitement, this mad rush. I'm getting dressed, I'm getting the bag together, and my wife is like doing the dishes and cleaning.
What now? This is after water has broke.
Yeah, water broke.
So everyone knows that the labor is here.
Yeah, 2 a.m. Water broke. It's time to go, and then it's time to clean up. Make sure the place is suitable for when her parents get there, and
there's nesting, and then there's this. I feel like this is something past even.
Yeah,
nesting.
this is just procrastinated nesting. I think it's like, oh crap, I didn't do this when I probably should have.
Well, because she's 9 months pregnant, so certain things just don't get done.
But her husband was a bum and lazy. He never did anything.
I kind of assumed that was part of the deal, but I mean, like, I wasn't going to bring it up.
You say Whataburger all the time.
Yeah.